probably, we have Stephanie, we have Brittany, Christy, and myself. So maybe four, yeah. Yep. Guys ready? Yes. All right. Good morning. Welcome to the graduation ceremony for the class of 2025 of Bethel High School. My name is Chelsea Baker, and I am the Master of Ceremonies this afternoon, or morning. Before we start, there are a few points I'd like to review with you. We request that you do not come onto the floor to take photographs or videotape. There is a professional photographer who will take photographs of your graduate receiving his or her diploma. Information to order photos can be found with your graduate's diploma. When your graduate's name is read, please be considerate of others and do not make excessive noise. No air horns, loud noises, beach balls, etc. We don't want anyone to miss hearing their graduate's name being read because of noise. Following this ceremony, the graduates will meet their families and friends outside. Please remember this is a formal ceremony, a time when we treat everyone with respect and recognize and honor our graduates with pride and dignity. Thank you for your cooperation. Thank you. Families and friends, I would like to introduce this morning our honored school district guests. Dr. Brian Lowney is serving in his first year as the superintendent of Bethel School District. This is Dr. Lowney's 29th year in public education. He earned his Master's of Educational Administration from the University of Puget Sound and his doctorate degree from Northwest Nazarene University. Next, I would like to introduce Bethel's Board of Directors. President Terrence Mayers Sr. has served on the board since April of 2021. Director Mayers has an Associates of Applied Science degree in Computer Networking from Renton Technical College and Project Management certification from Rutgers University. Vice President Marcus Young Sr. has served on the board since May of 2018. President Young received an Associate of Theology degree from A.L. Hardy Academy of Theology and a Doctor of Divinity honoris causa from St. Thomas Christian University. Director Rosanna Camacho has served on the board since June of 2018. Director Camacho has a Doctor of Nursing Practice degree from Pacific Lutheran University, a Master's in Business Administration, and a Bachelor's of Science in Psychology and Nursing. And Director Teresa Cosio has served on the board since November of 2023. She's a graduate of Bethel Senior High School. And Director Erasmo Ruiz, who is unable to join us today, has served on the board since November of 2023. Director Ruiz has a Bachelor's of Arts in Criminology and Criminal Justice and a Master of Science in Education from Portland State University. And now I am honored to introduce the administrative team at Bethel High School. Bethel High School Principal Christy Rodriguez, Assistant Principal Leisha Bonine, Assistant Principal Brian Butler, Associate Administrator Michael Chappell, Associate Administrator and Athletic Director Tyson Lowry, Bethel Middle School Principal Stephanie Lewis, and Cougar Mountain Middle School Principal Brittany Corpus. And now please welcome Bethel High School Counseling Team, Janine Covell, Kimberly McCann, Zaria Parker, Melissa Wiggins, Lori Wolf, and our social worker, Haley Crow. And entering now, the outstanding faculty and staff of Bethel High School. Many seniors you will see today are wearing cords that signify academic success. Leading the class will be those who met the challenges of high school and far exceeded the standards put before them by their teachers. These seniors graduate with the highest of honors. Seniors wearing gold cords are students graduating with a 3.5 GPA or higher. The top individual students in their class wear a medal that signifies their academic accomplishments. All right, families and friends, it is now my honor to welcome Bethel High School's graduating class of 2025. Family and friends, I present to you the class of 2025 from Bethel High School. Now please stand and remain standing for the presentation of the colors by our Bethel High School 62nd Bison Squadron Air Force Junior ROTC Color Guard and our national anthem performed by the Bethel High School Combined Bands and Orchestra as directed by Mallory Cornea. Thank you, Ms. Cornea, Combined Bands and Orchestra, Choir, and Air Force Junior ROTC Color Guard. Please be seated. Before we begin our ceremony, we would like to take a moment to acknowledge the land on which we gather today. We acknowledge that we are on the traditional, ancestral, and historical lands of the Puyallup tribe of Indians. We honor with gratitude the land itself and the Puyallup tribe. This acknowledgement serves as a first step in honoring our nearest tribal neighbors and partners who have inhabited this region since time immemorial, and whom we've given thanks for allowing us passage to their lands. We shall intentionally create inclusive and respectful partnerships that honor Indigenous cultures, histories, identities, and sociopolitical realities. At this time, I would like to invite our choir seniors to transition to their performance location. And it is now my pleasure to introduce to you our next speaker, Ms. Christy Rodriguez, with the principal's address.
Thank you for being here to celebrate with us the graduation of the Bethel High School class of 2025. Each year, Bethel staff choose to participate in the graduation ceremony. These teachers provide the skilled instruction, support, and encouragement that help to make the many achievements of our graduates possible. Bethel staff, please stand up. Let's take a moment to thank our teachers for all that they do for our students in our school. Thank you. The class of 2025 has met high standards, excelling not only in the classroom, but also in athletics, activities, and community service. Many of our students have achieved high academic honors. Those students who are in the top 10 of our graduating class, please stand. In addition to the high achievement, we have students in rigorous and challenging courses. We have 11 students who are candidates for the Cambridge Diploma. Would those students please stand? "32 of our students are graduating with an associate's degree from the Running Start program. Would those students please stand? We have students who attended the Pierce County Skills Center and are wearing honor cords this morning. Would those students who have honor cords from the Pierce County Skills Center please stand? This has been an exciting year for the Bethel High School in the area of athletics, with many highlights including athletes signing letters of intent to play sports in college. Cheer participated in state. Our girls basketball team qualified for district playoffs. We had state qualifiers in wrestling, track, and bowling. Our class of 2025 has also been involved in activities. We had students participate in band, choir, and orchestra, solo and ensemble festivals. Service was rendered on behalf of National Honor Society, FCCLA, FBLA, and Key Club. And JROTC was the division champions for drill and PT. DECA competed at nationals. FCCLA has gone to state and nationals for 5 years in a row. FBLA competed at state and is nationally recognized as a silver champion chapter. FFA qualified for state and nationals. HOSA competed at state and nationals. And our BSU, PI, and GSA club sponsored our multicultural night. Gaming Guild hosted game nights, and our robotics club, called Bison Dynamics, kicked off their first year competing at a high level against other schools. Our class of 2025 earned $7.4 million in scholarships. That's a lot of money. So seniors, as I've met with each of you this spring, which is the highlight, by the way, of my job, you've shared your vision and your plans for the future. Please follow your dreams. In honoring our promise of post-secondary success for all students, I'd like to recognize the diverse, inspiring futures our graduates have chosen. As I call each group, I invite those graduates to stand and be celebrated. Graduates attending a four-year college or university, could you please stand? Thank you. Next group, graduates attending a two-year college, could you please stand? Thank you. Graduates pursuing a vocational technical program, could you please stand? Graduates entering an apprenticeship, please stand. Last but not least, graduates who have chosen to serve in the United States military, please stand. Thank you. Class of 2025, it is clear you understand the importance of continuing your education and being an active member of the community. On behalf of the staff of Bethel High School, we are so very proud of you and wish you well in your journey. Congratulations to the class of 2025.
Thank you, Principal Rodriguez. It's now my pleasure to introduce the Bethel High School Vocal Ensemble, performing Somewhere Only We Know, arranged by Ed Lejeski and directed by Tamaya Mickelson.
I walked across an empty land. I knew the pathway like the back of my hand. I felt the earth beneath my feet. Sat by the river and it made me complete. Oh, simple thing, where have you gone? I'm getting old and I need something to rely on. So tell me inches of it looking at me. Is this the place we used to love? Is this the place that I've been dreaming of? Oh, simple thing, where have you gone? I'm getting old and I need something to rely on. So tell me when you're gonna let me in. I'm getting tired and I need somewhere to begin. And if you have a minute, why don't we go talk about it somewhere only we know? This could be the end of everything, so why don't we go somewhere only we know? Somewhere only we know. We know. If you have a minute, why don't we go talk about it somewhere only we know? This could be the end of everything, so why don't we go? So why don't we go? If you have a minute, why don't we go talk about it somewhere only we know? This could be the end of everything, so why don't we go somewhere only we know? Somewhere only we know. Somewhere only we know.
Thank you for that beautiful performance. At this time, I would like to invite our band and orchestra seniors to transition to their performance location. And I am now honored to invite our first two student speakers to the stage for today's commencement address. Please welcome Pabel Santos and Daniel Peebles to the podium.
Good morning, everyone. When I first was thinking about what I was going to talk about today, I really wasn't sure. So in the midst of looking for inspiration, I decided to watch Randy Pausch's last lecture, a lecture Mr. Pausch gave at our Carnegie Mellon after being diagnosed with pancreatic cancer. Once I finished the lecture, I realized what I wanted to talk about. When I look among the crowd, I see a room full of dreams. Dreams that many of us may feel excited, anxious, nervous, or even afraid of what they could bring to us, especially when it comes to our futures. But at the end of the day, it's okay to be afraid. Life is like a roller coaster. It's bound to be scary and at the same time calm. And our dreams are no different to that. Which is why when pursuing our dreams, we should never, ever give up on our dreams. We worked extremely hard just to stop short and walk away just because we are afraid. Additionally, it is also important to know that our dreams are not only for ourselves, but also serve as a testament to those before us, whose sacrifices and support help keep our dreams alive. In the end, senior class, and after everything is said and done, and you walk past those doors, don't keep the world waiting. Go get that dream. Thank you for listening.
Good morning. As I sat down to write this speech, I was stressed. I couldn't think about what to write about, and the pressure of writing the perfect speech was a lot. However, I realized the answer was right in front of me. Stress is something everyone on this earth has experienced. For me, the most stressful time was during the solo ensemble contest. I had spent months prior in preparation for this moment. When I had entered the room my judge was in, I realized I would never compete in this competition after high school. There will be times in our lives when we're so stressed, all we want is for the next day to come. But as Taylor Swift said, take the moment and taste it. You're on your own, kid. Yeah, you can face it. So As we all go into the next chapter of our lives, I want to remind us all to be more present, enjoy the small things, and enjoy while it lasts because we only get one chance. Thank you.
Thank you, Pavel and Daniel. It is now my sincere pleasure to introduce our next performance. The combined band and orchestras, under the direction of Ryan Whitehead and Rebecca Pellandini, will be performing Summertime as Time Goes By and Time After Time, arranged by Michael Story. Thank you to the combined band and orchestras for that outstanding performance. At this time, I would like to invite our band, orchestra, and choir seniors to transition back to your seats. And I am again honored to introduce our final two student speakers to finish our commencement address. Please welcome Madeline Russell and Emma Patterson to the podium. just got this. Yes. With my name on it. It's okay. This one's yours right here. Yes, you can.
Good morning, class of 2025, friends and families. My name is Madeline Russell. As we're all sitting here today reflecting on our time in high school, it's a very bittersweet memory. For some of you, including myself, we've gone here all 4 years. Some of you, this is your first year or somewhere in between. Sorry. But no matter when your journey here began, we all arrive at this moment together. At the end of my junior year, I knew I wanted to make a change with the way I was experiencing my time at high school. I was a part of Black Student Union, National Honor Society, Link Crew, Senior Class Office, and the Running Start program, but I still felt like something was missing. That's when I realized I was so hyper-focused on making sure I made the most out of my time at high school that I didn't think about all the bright moments that had already come my way. I used to focus on how much I dreaded waking up in the morning or the after-school traffic, but not how every morning I got to see my best friends, or how the traffic after school became my time to debrief and laugh together. This year has taught me not to worry about the negative in situations, but to find the light and embrace every moment you've experienced, because each one has helped shape who you've become. Congratulations, class of 2025, and go Bison.
Hello and good morning, Bethel High School, class of 2025. I've always believed that you don't have to be loud to lead. You just have to care. And how did this class care? We showed up early, stayed late, cheered each other on even when we were exhausted. We led not by demanding attention, but by giving it to each other, to our school, and to what mattered. We were the class that went all in on the big goals, bold ideas, and tiny sparks that became something unforgettable. We didn't just believe in what was possible, we proved it. And it doesn't end here. The heart, the hustle, the belief, we carried that forward into college, into work, into the unknown. Class of 2025, we are the legacy, the blueprint. So whatever you do, go all in, lead with heart, dream big. Because if we built this together, we can build anything. Thank you.
Thank you, Madeline and Emma. To all 4 of our commencement speakers, Pavel, Daniel, Madeline, and Emma, thank you for your insightful, moving, and beautiful words. Families and friends, it is now time for the presentation of the class of 2025 by the Superintendent of the Bethel School District, Dr. Brian Lowney.
Good morning. This is a brief but important part of the program, so I'll keep it short. As superintendent, it is my duty and my personal privilege to certify that these graduates have met the graduation requirements of both the state of Washington and the Bethel School District, and I am personally proud to present Bethel High School's graduating class of 2025.
Thank you, Superintendent Lowney. Families and friends, please join me in welcoming the President of the School Board, Mr. Terrence Mares Sr., who will formally accept the class of 2025.
Good morning, everyone. To the graduating class, family, staff, loved ones, we're here to celebrate something powerful today. Not just caps and gowns, not GPAs or completed credits. We're here to honor the journey, the climb, the grit it took for each of you to get here. Because getting to this moment is not a straight path. For most of us, it's not a paved one. Let me take you back. I want you to imagine hiking through a canyon, not the kind you see on a postcard or on TikTok, smooth trails, scenic overlooks. I'm talking about the real thing, unpredictable, jagged, and narrow. A place where the walls close in so tight, you can't see more than a few steps ahead. A place where the wrong move could cost you everything. That's how life felt for me. I grew up in East Oakland, California, during the time where the crack epidemic didn't just devastate families, it swallowed entire communities whole. Sirens weren't just noise, they were signals. Someone's mom overdosed, someone's cousin got jumped, someone's brother didn't make it home. I remember being a kid, standing outside on the corner store when I saw a man get shot right in front of me. There was no buildup, no warning. Two men arguing, one pulled a gun, one fell to the pavement, then silence. I was just a child, and I watched life get taken right there. That image, it never left me. It carved something deep into my memory that I still carry today. At home for me, it wasn't safe either. My mom was being abused by the person who's supposed to protect her. I watched her try to hold it together with strength she couldn't have had to summon. She shouldn't have had to summon. And one day she decided enough was enough. She packed us up and left. No plan, no backup plan, just a leap of faith that said, we deserve better. For me, that was the first cliff I ever saw someone jump from. Years later, I found myself in my own canyon. I was walking home with my little brother when a car came speeding towards us. No time to think. I pushed him out of the way and I took the hit. I remember waking up in the hospital. The doctors told me I had to learn how to walk again. I remember staring at the ceiling wondering why I survived. Wondering what I was supposed to do with this pain. But something inside me said climb. So I did. Not just physically, emotionally, spiritually. Every step hurt. Every step was uncertain. But I kept moving. I kept climbing that canyon wall, one scraped knuckle at a time. And eventually I reached that ledge. It was high. I was out of breath. And for the first time in my life, I could see a little bit of sky. But here's what no one would tell you. Reaching the ledge isn't the end. Because once you get there, you realize you're not at the top. You're standing on the edge of a cliff. There's a body of water below. It's still, it's dark, it's deep. And you know what? You don't know what's under the surface. There might be rocks. It might be freezing cold. You might not know how to swim in those type of waters. But you're here. You're at the ledge. You climbed out of whatever canyon was before you. Could have been grief, poverty, trauma, self-doubt, and silence. And for some, violence. You did what people didn't think you could do. But now comes a choice. Do I leap? Do I trust the work I've put in? Do I bet on myself? When I stood on my own ledge, I was terrified. My heart was pounding, my stomach dropped, my knees were shaking. Because what's ahead of us is always uncertain. That water below, it's a new school, a new job, a new city, a new version of you that doesn't exist yet. But the longer you stand there, the louder the fear gets. And yet for me, I knew I didn't come this far to stop. So I closed my eyes, I took a deep breath, and I jumped. And that fall was real. Time slowed, my chest tightened. I questioned everything midair. But then I did hit that water. It shocked me. It was colder than I imagined. My body tensed, but after a few seconds, I kicked, I grasped, and I reached that surface. And when I looked up, I was still alive. More than that, I was awake. I was awake. I was changed. And right then and there, I realized that I didn't just survive the leap. I was built for it. Class of 2025, Some of you have already faced canyons deeper than anyone knows. You've carried the weight of your family, your mental health, your neighborhood, and for some of you, your silence. And today you've made it to your own ledge. Now it's your turn. It's okay to be scared. Fear means you care. It means this moment matters. But remember this, fear doesn't get the final say. You do. Take what you've learned every late night, every fight to keep going, every time you wanted to quit, but you didn't, and use it as your fuel. You don't have to know what's next. You just have to believe that who you are becoming is worth the risk. And if you feel alone, look behind you, look to your sides. There are people who held the rope while you climbed, family, mentors, teachers, ancestors. They're watching, they're waiting, they believe in you. Let their love be the wind behind your back. Now stand tall, face the drop. Feel that heart race. And then when you're ready, jump. Jump. Because the world needs waves only you can make. On behalf of the Board of Directors of the Bethel School District, I congratulate you for having achieved a major goal and milestone in your lives. We wish you well as you move on now into the future and this promise of new challenges and accomplishments. As President of the Board of Directors, it is indeed my honor to accept the graduating class of 2025.
Thank you, President Maris. This year's roll callers are my partners on the administrative team, Assistant Principals Leisha Bonine and Brian Butler. Bethel School Board Directors Rosanna Camacho and Marcus Young Sr. will present our graduates with their diplomas. Graduates, at this time, please prepare to receive your diplomas.
Minuet Liao.
Alan Steve Ariola Diaz.
Ali Winter.
Olivia Michaela Quinata Cabrera.
Dylan Dale Nigel.
Anya Lorraine Voorhees.
Preston Roberts.
Richie Wong Vuthi.
Taylor Andon Wistrand.
Scarlett Victoria Turpin.
Jacob Leonard Vance.
Addison Vandy.
Dice Marcus Tabard Benjamin.
Caden Daniel Joseph Bridgman.
Robert Edward Cromer.
Matthew Wade Fossend.
John Valoria.
Pabel Santos.
Caden Cruz.
Taylor Page Drake.
Jaron Adley Sensei Manasi.
Emma Harriet Rose Patterson.
Christian Rocky Bernardo.
Daniel Patrick Peebles.
Haley Star Miller.
Benjamin Tawe Tia.
Elena Chith.
Josephine Dionisia Cruz.
Phoebe Guinevere Wade.
Savannah Jane McKee.
Abigail Theodosia Riley.
Madeline Rose Witzenberger.
Logan Moak Smith.
Jeremy Russell Nichols.
Jacqueline Molliette.
Mason Commodore Sutton Black.
Darren Andrew Jesus Tovez.
Sienna Camelin Dueñas.
Mason Gustavo Dixon Weaver.
Madison Elizabeth Lurenis.
Caitlin McGee.
Jasmine Lisbeth Bonilla.
Trenton Nathaniel Ferguson.
Melvin David Rivera Alvarado.
Chad Tristan Ken Nifred.
Tatiana Andrews.
Desiree Hope Santos Rioligio.
Madeline Russell.
Sienna Werner.
Rain Oliver.
William Dayton Bolding.
Clover Hammersley.
Olivia Patience Anna Ybarra.
Kevin Alexis Mota Rodriguez.
Kendall Roar Martin.
Kersey Calvillo Pinedo.
Haley May Murrah.
Liam Pescador.
Samantha Mary Lynn Jacobs.
Faith Murdoch.
Keegan Charlie Peck.
Hannah Marie Crump.
Cole Orion Torres.
Sylvia Ayala Gonzalez.
Alicia Morgan McIntyre.
Tyranny Maylin Delaney.
Aubrey Michelle Diamond.
Aubrey Claire Louise Banks.
Moriah Jocelyn Sears.
Angela Alua Osia Maise Makinde.
Ashley Marie Burnworth.
Rayel Dolores Familifio Leye.
Brady Dean Hansen.
Gabriel Alejandro Morales.
Nathaniel Thomas Casterline.
Kaylee Wright.
Landon Michael Leo Colton.
Dream Darielle Boyd.
Apollo Alexander London.
Yanis Andrea Martinez Casas.
Warner Anderson.
Santiago Alexander Colmenares.
Reese Hayden Alvarez.
Ismael Ruiz.
Colton White.
Caleb Roscoe Ward.
Aiden Ezra Joe Williams.
Raymick Austin Stapleton.
Aiden Allen Bisson.
Jackie Aaron Henry Abbott.
Martez Holland Jr.
Peyton J. Glexner.
Alejandro Patino Reardon.
Taylor Burke.
Madison Nisham.
Blake Nimke.
Do you want James or no?
Christian Mathis.
Hayden Stevens.
Haley Mae Johnson.
Edana Devon Wyman.
Robert Decker.
John Perry.
Logan Henderson.
Jaden Christian Clark.
Brian Liston Pilot.
Kaylee Grace Taylor.
Cooper Kavanaugh Reed.
Spike Kanga Douglas.
Sarah Marie Knott.
Chorus Murray Maskovich.
Emily Grace Omdvet.
Isabella Meyer.
Siaosi Lutuga.
William Daniel Kroll.
Noah Braxton Foster.
Esteban Villanueva.
Aiden James Casey.
Tanner Blake Millspaw.
Caleb Sloan.
Colton Michael Jorgensen.
Mariah Michelle Williams.
Caleb McDevitt.
Rachel Tawila Pule.
Tegan Jolyn.
Chloe Sophia Nelson.
Leslie Jimenez Alvarez.
Ave Peppa Navile.
Raquel Arias.
Zach Uligi Villanova.
Nebiet Haley.
How do you say Pena?
Louis Alonga Philomoa.
Brenda Pena.
Rajakai Fisher Sinihe.
Lizette Kimberly Gonzalez.
Nifred?
Zadrius Rainey Saleh.
Bradley Christian Nifred.
Brady Thomas White.
Taekwon Ariola.
Jackson Martin Papillon Hilaire.
Caleb McGruffy.
McGuffey. Ray Christian Style.
Caitlin Marie Kuntz.
Ray Christian Stollard.
Kaylee Marie Allen.
Kyle Allen Wilcox.
Cameron J. Telkamp.
Tristan Michael Gibbons.
Cameron J. Telkamp.
Jason Jai Obligation Stone.
Joshua Joyce.
Rodrigo Santana Villa.
Jackson Boston.
Rodrigo Santana Villalobos.
Diego Armando Martinez.
Caleb Lee David Juarez.
Diego Armando Martinez Ward.
Tyler Allen Henkel.
Madeline Kai Young Welling.
Grace Isabella Hun.
Latimer. Kimberly Ray Latimer.
Kimberly Ray Latimer.
Shannon Kirkpatrick.
Bailey Higgins.
Catalina Page Alf.
Clara Mack.
Nevaeh. Do you just want Nevaeh Edwards?
Graciana Marie Yabara Denny.
Nevaeh Edwards.
Dyson.
Alexandra Gorun.
Dyson Commander Bangura.
Adaris Howell.
Sharavia Tanae Jenkins Leitner.
Logan R. Gussenhoven.
Zaria Constance Mitchell Drayton.
Elliot Leroy Neely.
Crystal Larissa Joanne Flores.
Magnolia Kolowinski.
Danica Jade DeRay.
Lucy Cooper.
Alexandria Maria Peterson.
Marina Ann Griffin.
Sebastian Adon Tapale.
Hannah Marie Faith Howell.
Wesley Shane Harris.
Lacey May Kraft.
Donovan George Leishman.
Norman Elliott Edwards III.
Samantha Vanessa Baza Medina.
Norman Elliott Edwards III.
Kayla Stradley.
Ethan Michael Butchmiller.
Oh, Buck Miller.
Lucas Michael Schmidt.
Clara May Domzer.
Abigail L. Mui.
Lance Ray Santos.
Imani.
Aliyah Disney Brim.
Imani Bonifacio Castro.
Isaiah.
Cole Wyatt Wardlow.
Isaiah Christopher Cruz.
Jaylene Amaya Navarette.
Lily Mui.
James Lindsay. Hold on, James.
Kimberly Bautista Sarmento.
James Lindsay.
Gabriella Marie Young.
Cooper Husky.
Albro.
Nathan John San Nicolas.
Ryan Alexander Albro.
Trenton Benjamin. Do you want just Trenton Friday? Duque.
Nathan Duque Almahela.
Trenton Friday.
Logan Peterson.
Tristan Michael George.
Tyler Broom.
Mason Orton.
Oliver Lucian Cloud.
Alexa Shaylee Hicks.
Adriana Previtt.
Sophia Maria Guzman.
Naomi April Hogg.
Jonathan Tristan Kuntz.
Dwayne Fry.
Michelle Riley Von Reichbauer.
Michael Patrick Dwayne Fry.
J. Jeffrey Doust.
Colin James Hayes.
Babcock.
Kara Elise Valentine.
Gavin Babcock.
Sincere Justin Myers.
Madison Louise Twitchell.
Alora Dannon Johnston.
Kaylee Wheeler.
Jose Ann Richardson.
Abril Estrada Salazar.
Alize Ann Richardson.
John Panoy.
Kiara Marie Wright.
Vashawn Igatol.
Gavin Russell Croy.
Ethan Edward Hine.
Ella Jane Waldron.
Stephanie Anderson.
Michael Robert Taylor.
Natalie Balick.
Kara Elizabeth Ellsbury.
Jade Andriana Carini.
Maria Meckinster.
Kaylin Choi.
Grant Huntsman.
Mariah Apley.
Gavin Jean Gunderson.
Keegan Bruce Munoz.
Allison Lynn Riley.
Andre Robert Glenn.
Olivia Lynn Silvernail.
Hazelyn L.A. Milele.
Grady Paul Granville.
Ariani D. Nautun.
Cameron William Hopkins.
Nevaeh Jordan Lewis Keys.
Zakiah Janae Thomas Hashkins.
Diamond Alea Kanyan.
Jazera Borja Atalig.
Nayana Anne Marie Scott.
Nayeli Casarubias Ramos.
Jada Ogden.
Roxy Kurjarman.
Marie Langston.
Anthony Lewis Merkel.
Kazio Marie Langston.
Katarina Rose Gardner.
Dakaira Howell.
Jasmine Nicole Migliori.
Crystal Annika Dianga Tabing.
Olivia Christine Cruzan.
Elasa Jackson Muliufi.
Morgan Elizabeth Letko.
Elijah Areola.
Joshua David Melny.
Amira Rose Helufi.
Chastity Andrea Ross.
Lars Kenji Nelson.
Layla Ray Padua Ramirez.
Lex Kimmel.
Zoe Marie Pluchek.
Noah Ryan Buckmiller.
Samantha Guillen Juarez.
Nathan Isaac Treltis Camacho.
Emily Grace Christie.
David Chavez Reyes.
Emmeline Carbone.
Sasha Yeva Alberton.
David James Fleischman.
Tristan John Diaz Nangalta.
Christian Chase Farrell.
Owen Lago.
Israel Leanne McDonald.
Leilani Ella Marcel Slate.
Ethan Elijah Lowe.
Stacy Amatorio Welsh.
Come on now.
Mariano Maldonado Martinez.
Danielle Gabrielle Monel.
Alondra Salazar.
Elijah Brown.
Pedro Jose Ortiz Xavier.
Abriana Bishop.
Do you want blessing?
Harold Alberto Xavier Sock.
Sophia Blessing Hawley.
Eric Omar Perez Aliagos.
Anna Shapola Vola.
I did not get that. Gage.
Ivalis Fergoso.
Dayton Samuel Diaz.
I present to you the Bethel High School 2025 graduates. Please welcome Caden Cruz and Christian Bernardo to the stage for the turning of the tassels.
Fellow graduates, please stand. And now join us in the traditional tassel ceremony.
Classmates, it is time for us to take the final step to graduate. At this time, please grab your tassel and move it from your right to your left. Ready? Friends and families, the graduates of Bethel High School, class of 2025.
I told you.
Thank you. Graduates, please take your seats and remain seated until our honored guests have departed and staff are in position for the recessional. At this time, our superintendent, Dr. Lowney, school board members, guest middle school principals, and Bethel High School Principal Rodriguez will now depart. Please join me in thanking them for their leadership and presence this morning. Bethel High School staff, please take your place for the recessional. Friends and families, this concludes this morning's ceremony. Thank you for being part of such a memorable celebration. Graduates, please remember to pick up your diplomas at the tables in the staging area before exiting the Tacoma Dome. Families, you may greet your graduates outside. We kindly ask that you exit the building as this area needs to be cleared and prepared for the next event. Have a wonderful day, and please drive safely. Ms. McCann and Ms. Wolf, please prepare the graduates for the recessional. The audience should remain seated until the graduates have filed out. Thank you.